All right, ladies and gentlemen, so today we're going to be doing a video predicting the characters coming out in a few days time. I believe we should get news tomorrow, the 25th. I could be wrong, maybe the days will be a bit different, but I should be dropping this on the 24th. I did my video yesterday where I talked about, or I went over what people were predicting. I'm recording this video in advance just in case there are somehow spoilers. Maybe there are leaks. I'm not too sure because, yet again, I don't look at leaks. Maybe there are leaks out in the comment section. So that's why I'm pre-recording this on the 22nd at the moment. But first, we're going to be going over what the characters could be. I'm going to assume one is going to be a post or a NAD character because I'm assuming it's a 3-character banner. And then I'm going to assume that one of them is going to be a Guild Quest main character, and then one of them will be a Limit Breaker Quest character. Now, I'm not saying the Guild Quest character will be bad. Like, Asnot proved to be the better character, even though he was a Guild Quest character, versus Driscoll. Driscoll is just better in Limit Breaker, but, yeah. So, here, to be honest, I'm looking at this, so we have 27, okay, that's why there's 28 days. I forgot. I was like, why is this like 5 days long? But so it's from the 27th to the 2nd, so we could end up getting is this a melee no affiliation? Do we need one actually? I know we need a ranged no affiliation character. We haven't had one since the blue Kagarosa, I believe, is the last one, if I'm not mistaken. I could definitely be wrong. I can double check. Maybe we need a new melee no affiliation, or no, we have a Wetsu. I don't think Owetsu is going to get replaced. Maybe we'll have another character to fill in for him if you don't have him, but we already have Yuha, so I don't know if we realistically need that. Maybe we just need a better side, maybe a better booster. I'm going to have to double check. But I will say 100% we should be getting a new ranged Espada lead, hopefully. I really hope it's not an Espada side. I would like a replacement from Masaki. She doesn't have Killer Plus. She also has a very mediocre strong attack kit. The 18% shave into the SA2 barrage is not that fun. I really don't enjoy it. She can clear at just 1 out of 5, so if we don't get a replacement, it's fine, I guess. But I would really very much enjoy a replacement. That would lead me more towards summoning than it being a side in Guild Quest. On that topic, though, it will have to be a character I genuinely enjoy. And this year, Core 3 around the corner, I'm going to be very nitpicky. I don't want to go that deep on banners for characters I don't like. So if it's not a character I thoroughly enjoy, I will not be summoning no matter the kit, to be honest. But yeah, so I'm leaning more towards a NAD character, like a no affiliation melee killer, most likely. We'll have to check that. And then ranged Espada killer for Guild Quest. And then after that, I'm not really too sure who we could potentially get. Maybe it'll be another a ranged hollow killer, but that would be Gremmy's week. So I mean, maybe to be honest, if they drop another ranged hollow killer and they're not as good as Gremmy, I don't mind that, because another option is fine, because the only one before that is Raruka, and in Nightmare I don't think she's that great. She also doesn't have much support. So I wouldn't mind another range hollow killer, or maybe even just a better support like side. But let's check melee no affiliation real quick, because I know range definitely needs it. Come on now. We could also get a farmer. I won't lie. We could also just end up getting a farmer. I hate that I keep going to inventory. That is not the right thing. And BBS is super laggy. I love when BBS is just beyond lag. So no affiliation, melee, let's see. We have Byakuya, but he is not an actual normal attack damage character, so like realistically we don't need a booster, but I imagine we would want one. Yeah, or maybe just like a character to boost Owetsu, similar to, we could just get a regular NAD character that's similar to what Wonderweiss does that would boost Owetsu instead. We could, or maybe we'll get one like Tenjiro. A booster like Tendro would be crazy. If you go to human, he should just pop up. Like Tendro, he has the extra damage to status. Well, I guess it wouldn't even make sense because Owetsu doesn't have status elements, so Yeah, because he has the increased sword per damage to status on infected enemies of 30%. And then he has the boost, SA2 boost, and enhanced boost. So, I mean, maybe they could do that, but then they'd probably be thinking of a replacement for Oetsu down the line. So maybe. But then obviously if you go to ranged Espada, like it's kind of just a joke. It's Masaki or Ulk, or basically you go all NAD with Okiura, Yukio, and Apirama. That's literally it. Nothing else can clear. I mean, actually, I think Kenpachi might be able to if you have him action sended. Maybe. I don't know about the new GQ rules, but possibly. And then ranged Hollow, we can just peep that real quick. What characters do we have? No, yes. We have Shunsui as a booster. So we could just get a pure normal attack damage character for this one, possibly, or a decent side or replacement for Gremmy or Ruruka. Just like a second option. Not saying Gremmy will get replaced. It could happen, but maybe it'll just be a separate character to just beef up the roster a little bit. Just my guess. But yeah, let's go to the characters now, and let's see what we could potentially get. This is my first banner. It's usually always Soul Reapers in a banner and then Quincy's in a banner. I'm not saying every single time, because obviously last year, this time, we did have Kangdu and Toshiro. So it was a mix. It was like their little scuffle. But realistically, at this point, there's not many that, like, fight each other. Like, I guess you could say it's Mayuri, Zombie Tosh, and then maybe, like, Zombie Dordoni or Charlotte. Or Lupi, that's an option. Could definitely put Charlotte in here instead of like Zombie Tosh or Rose. But I really feel like Mayuri will sell this banner or will be the main focus. Zombie Tosh is just an extra incentive. I think he is a very hype character for a lot of people. I know a lot of people want him, and that's why I put him on this banner. Rose, in my opinion, isn't as hype, but I have seen quite a few people genuinely show interest towards Bankai Rose. This is Bankai Rose, by the way. Sunflower Mayuri and then Zombie Tosh. So that could be it. Not saying this is obviously what's going to happen. This is a pretty good guess because we haven't seen these characters at all. Like it's been forever. We just still haven't seen them. It's crazy. And then the second guess is going to be, boom. There we go. Mayuri. And then if they want to mix up the banners, I'm thinking maybe we can just get these two characters out of the way. I will admit they have some shooters, okay? I said Pepe and BG9 have 0 fans, and I got shot in the foot for it. People like backlash for whatever reason. They're very low popularity and very low in popularity, but you know they're gonna be in the game eventually. So you know that's why I'm thinking maybe they do Mayuri and then they do either BG9 or Pepe. And then maybe they throw Zombie Toshin, or they throw Charlotte in, or something. Or maybe they'll throw in one of the Bambi girls. Who knows? I just really feel like Mayuri should be this end of month. It's been way too long. Especially because Core 3 is coming out, like, later this year. Like, we kind of need to get the ball rolling a little bit. But it also could just not be 1,000 or Blood War, by the way. I have 2 other guesses that aren't 1,000 or Blood War. I'm just really leaning towards 1,000 or Blood War since that's kind of been their whole thing for like the past few months. That's mainly why I'm leaning towards 1,000 or Blood War being a thing. But if I had to guess another banner, it would be this. We could potentially get 2 Valentine banners back to back. Remember, we had end of month Christmas leading into mid-month Christmas last year, 2024. And then the year before that, we had 2 Halloween banners with mid-month Tosh, and then the Halloween Burn the Witch. So I guess it was Burn the Witch first, and then Halloween Tosh and Momo. And then even before then, there were previous banners. I think it was like an Orihime Christmas banner that led into like Burn the Witch, if I'm not mistaken, something along those lines. Because technically, this Rin and Yumachika, even though they have fucking premium backgrounds for whatever reason, are technically considered seasonal. This is so stupid. Like, if you want to make them seasonal, give them a seasonal background. Don't put this ugly premium background, bro. Like, my god, how lazy is that? You could have just reused an old background, not just give them a premium background. They should have just been premium or give them a seasonal background. Either way. Now, I just picked characters that are popular. I would love a Yoruichi, but I won't lie, I have been told that there's no Yoruichi in the data files. That's the only thing I know, because I asked, hey, do you think this end of month is going to be Yoruichi? And they said, they're not in the files. I'm like, Oh, okay, I didn't want to know that, but sure. So I'm assuming Yoruichi is months away, unfortunately, or they just haven't put them in the files. Who knows? I would love if we got a Valentine's Yoruichi or like a maid Yoruichi or something, but it is what it is. This would probably be my favorite banner to summon on. I'm sorry, I want to summon on hot women. I want to collect them, you know? Sorry. But yeah, that is my third guess. And then my final guess is a premium banner. Boom. This might give some people PTSD, I can't lie. But I did put them, I guess it's actually kind of awkward that I didn't put Stark in his resurrection form. The only reason I didn't is because he got his last character was in his resurrection form. So maybe just imagine him in his resurrection form to make it a bit more, make a bit more sense with the other two being in their resurrection form. But I just chose characters that haven't had character in a hot minute. Nelliel is super popular. I feel like we get her almost every single year, so that's what I'm leaning toward. It's almost like every other year at this point. But I'm definitely leaning towards getting a Nelliel this year since we didn't get one last year, if I'm not mistaken. We could just be getting a Core 3 Nelliel, but I don't remember her really doing that much, so that's why I'm like, I don't know if we'll get that yet. Might end up waiting till Core 4 if she does anything. Not too sure. But yeah, just a premium banner. I know a lot of people have been wanting premium banners just to cool off. I think this entire year has been a super easy skip, like genuinely. But you know, I know a lot of people like Asnot, so they had to summon Mr. Death included. But yeah, just wanted to throw in some characters like a Ronkas because mid-month last year, both mid-months were actually Soul Reapers, so I was like, I don't want to put more Soul Reapers. I wanted to put a Ronkas or something, and this is really all we could do. I just didn't want to do more Soul Reapers, you know? Like, maybe I could have done Fullbringers. That would have actually been a really cool idea, honestly. Haven't had end-of-month Fullbringers in a hot minute. Haven't had Fullbringers realistically in a hot minute, so, you know, maybe that could be another option. But, yeah, let me know down below what you guys think it is. Obviously, I'm not going to read any comments on this video because I assume leaks will be out by the time this video is posted, and I don't want to get myself spoiled, but I'd love to see what you guys think down below. Take care. Hope you guys have an absolutely amazing day, and peace out.